Hello guys. Oh dear. Excuse me. Today's change, the 8th of the 8th, Scottish 5p piece. There's some things wrong with it, like that there. And obviously that inner would be a different colour as well, but I'm not going to shift my camera, my light, because there's never really much to show on these 5p's. Not really much to go wrong with it, to be honest. I did have a complete set of these. 2000, eh? Yeah, not a lot to say. If I turn my light around, we all know what colour. Where are we? Oh, I can't use that. Where's my... Someone's nicked my pointer. Probably me. What was I going to say to you? Oh. No, I can't remember what I was going to say to you now. Where was that bit I saw earlier? Was it on the other side? No, there. I suppose that is it. Yeah, it's sort of. You could be led to believe that's the beginning of the corkscrew, but it doesn't turn into anything. So that could actually be just the coin's been bent somewhere. I've not looked properly. But you can see there's a line in there, and as it goes thicker, you can imagine what would happen if I did that. I'm turning the light away. Yeah, not a lot there. We have two 2p's. Oh, this one's corroded. See the missing D and DN. Very red, you see that in total. This being a corroded 2p, it'll go in the church bag because it's just nothing worth. Oh, this side's really nice and shiny. Flipping heck. 2001. IRB. Elizabeth. Pretty standard rim as well. Does go a little bit thin there. There. And comes out wide. Actual fact, because that's now on the outside, I would like to know what that is. Well, there's nothing there, so I have no idea what that is. I think it's just a shadow off of my magnifier. It seems very odd because it suggests that the rim is not in line with the edge. That's what it suggests. So it goes away there. As you look at the rim, that gets much wider there. Shame. Shame that coin's in such a state. But there you go. Things are as they always are. Another 2p, later date. 2p, nothing wrong with that. You've already seen, I can already say, there's a double rim and it goes fat here from there. Just above the O, or the W, it goes fat. Look at the dots. I was doing it again on this as well. It must be just a shadow. That's all I can say. It can be. If you look at this here, can you see that? Can you see that rim? That rim. Can you see the head? There's a rim. There's a shadow. Anyway, MD clear. Let's just go and have a look at this. Not a lot really to shout about. Much better line though. Much better line. So, alright. What year is this? 2008. Now you've got to be careful with 2008. I don't know what I'm saying, but you have got to be careful with it. And I can't remember what it is. I think it's a change. There's certain coins, if I remember rightly. But, oh, dear, for the life of me, I can't remember. Elizabeth, look at that rim. Oh, lovely wide rim. Oh, dear, oh, dear. I don't know how that's getting a shadow on the outside. I really don't. Oh, here we go. Now it's going inwards. Oh, yeah, look. Blimey. It's worth keeping just for that. That's about it, really. Actually, very good condition. Very good condition. So that's 13 years old. That's not bad, is it? I'm not so sure about her nose, mind you, what that is. I'd have to look that up, but I don't think that's quite right. Other than that, the G's are okay. Yeah, nothing wrong with it. Other than that really exaggerated rim. We now have a 10p. Let's have a look. Oh no, look. Yeah, there is an MD, but it's hardly there. It's hardly there. Very rare. I've never seen anything wrong with these other than wash out and this widening edge. I can see the lines, even without the light shining on it. I can see the lines inside there on that rim. Bobby. Here we go. It goes thin here. Off it goes. Nothing wrong with the lion. Nothing wrong with the lion. Just a lot of shadows and dirt, one would imagine. Flipping rim, look how thin it goes. Then it starts going wide. And it comes up here. What year is this? 2014. I'm just about to say. There you go. You've got a bit of a washout going on here. Right from... I'll do it without my glass even. I can tell you where it is. Oops. It's there. It starts from there. So let me turn the light down a bit. Yeah, it's there roughly, and it comes all the way down to there, to a chin. Yeah, see now that last coin showed it going right round into the like the end near enough of the nose, but it doesn't. But that 2p did. You can see the reading on the edge. Nice big fat rim, going thin. Elizabeth is okay, which is quite unusual when you got off that washout. You can't really see the washout. You can there, you can just about begin to see it there. Nothing to shout about though. All present and correct. That goes in the church bag. My most unfavourite coin that ever could be. Right, so now we've got to go back up in. That is a very nice WC. The C may be a little bit too closed. But actually, it looks more like a G than a C. But actually, it was quite good. 1994. Shortened E. Now, it could be through something striking it. That's just my trusty eyeglass. No, it isn't. Have a shortened E. Very odd. Very odd indeed. That's not right. Crown, the cross is okay at the top. Crown's okay. Crown's quite very good for 1994. Let's change it over. Queen's head there. Oh no, I haven't got a clue what I'm going to imagine. It's 1994. I wonder if it's Ralph Mank, Matt Rump, Matt. Oh, I can't even remember what it is now. But there again, you can tell on the inner side there, there's not flush. The pearl drop necklace is visible. Been beaten about a bit, this coin. See, that's how should an E should be. Like that. Like that. But that one on this side is definitely, where is it? Over here. That is out. You can tell. You can tell straight away that's out. Would I try selling it on that just alone? I mean, you could do, but I know there's people that do collect 20 pences. It is wrong. I mean, look, just look at the E on the end. I'll keep that one. I'll keep that 20p. Now to a 50p piece. Got to take the light down on this one. Oops, not that much down. Right, 50 pence. MD's nice and sure. All okay there. What about the rim? I don't think the rim on these are wrong. I've never seen them wrong, I don't believe. If I have, I'm sorry. Absolutely nothing wrong at all, really. These zigzags are visible, but only just. I'm not sure about that, but I can't. It's again, there's nothing there really worth shouting about. Nothing at all. What's this? 1997 normally. G50. Oh, 2014. Oh, oh, whoa, wow! I've never seen that on a 20 on a 50p piece. Look at that doubling, and look at that there. That is abysmal. Wow, incredible. I've never seen that. I've never seen a 50p piece like that. And you can see it goes right the way round. It's a double header. That's definitely staying in my for sale part. To the £1, starting off with these. This is rubbish. That's just a joke, but that's about right. That's correct. That's all right. Actually, that's not too tough. That is near enough perfect. And it's strange. It's really strange. Oh, but look at these little bits of metal here. Look. There. 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 Depends what's on the reverse side. Oh, look at that. Oh, no, of course. I should have. Oh, look at that rim. But look how wide that is. There. Compared to the rest of the coin. I suppose it's because it's dirty and it doesn't light up. Yeah. No, there's nothing really much there. It all depends on this side. Oh, 2016. Does it show the... Let's have a look. What am I looking for? I'm looking for the... There, that. Yes, I can see the one and I can see the pound sign. I'm not going to be able to do it with one hand though. See it now? The pound sign goes around, down, around the bottom and across through it. And then the one... Yeah, isn't it marvellous? The one is there, goes straight up and across in a downward slope. it's in the wrong place. Security mark's in the wrong place. Off centre. JC. Lifted off a little bit. Lifted off a little bit there. And you can tell that because that is near enough. That's over spot on. I can tell you now. I can see that little tiny dot there is where it's planched. That's sort of sitting pretty, but that has gone across onto there. Yeah. So, but not a lot going on really. I mean, other than that, really, there's nothing. Oh, hang on, let's get it into the photo. There's nothing really worth shouting about. So there you go. That's going in my pocket. Thanks for looking, guys. I hope that was a little bit of enjoyment for you anyway. So I've got to try and get my mouse to work now.